and welcome to Rai Vision Films, digital and TV production, online training. I'm Satish Rai. In the last session, I talked about the final stages of pre-production and emphasized on the importance of rehearsals before we start production. And now we have got everything ready and we are off to production stage. But before we actually start filming, there are a few issues, very important issues, which I feel I should bring to your attention, and that is in relation to the relationship, the protocol, the rules and regulations that must exist between different people who are part of production. It will be the producer, the director, the DOP, cameraman, camera person, the light person, the sound, the actors, the assistant directors, the caterers, and everybody else who are involved in this production you're going to embark on. And it is very important because if you don't observe this very strict relationship during the production stage, that can lead to a lot of problems. It could lead to bickering, it could lead to director getting angry, other actors getting angry, trouble generally on the set, and it could lead to fights and quarrels and fisticuffs, and the worst could be the production can stop. In fact, I have been involved in a couple of productions where, because these protocols were not observed strictly, the productions did stop in the middle, and a lot of time and energy and money gets spent and wasted if this happens. And so I think it's very important for me to point out to you what these basic rules and regulations are. And there are few relationships which are perhaps more important in the production process than the others. But everything is crucial. It should run very smoothly if these relationships and protocols and rules and regulations of shoot are followed. First of all, I'm going to talk about the relationship between the director and the rest of the crew and the talents, mainly the actors and the production team. In pre-production stage, as I said, the producer was the main person. He or she was running the show, and director was brought in the middle, or sometimes from the beginning, and sometimes at the later stage of the pre-production, for him or her to contribute towards the casting and the creative aspects of pre-production. But during production, the director is the main person, and you can say the director is the boss. And especially on the set, as soon as everybody's ready and the crew is ready, the talents are ready, and the director is in control. And it's very important at this stage for everybody to understand this and make sure that they do not in any way impose themselves on the director, because he or she in this creative process has to look after a lot of things. It's his or her version of creativity that will finally be seen on the screen. The director is communicating with the DOP, is communicating with the assistant directors, or if there's no assistant directors in this small or medium-sized independent production, he or she will be looking after the talents and also communicating with the producer. So there's a lot of things on the director's mind, and the last thing he or she wants is, as soon as action is called for something to go wrong, or the DOP or the camera person then comes to him and asks about where the camera should be placed, and etc. All these things has to be sorted out before the filming begins, and generally the director would have communicated with the camera person or DOP during the blocking stage of filming, about where the camera should be. All the various shots would have been discussed, and that is also the time whilst the blocking is done on the location for the actors to communicate with the directors about the final aspects of acting. And as I said, during rehearsals, all the characterizations, etc., would have been ironed out. And it's not during this filming stage that the actors should approach a director about characterization. And there are times when the actors appear on the set and they do approach the director, and they have approached me for some guidance. And of course, before the shoot starts, director would, when the time is available, speak with the actors. But as soon as the blocking is done, the camera is set, the light, the sound, everything is set, then it's not the time for the actors to come and give their ideas or provide their inputs, and you'll be surprised how many actors do that. It's very, very annoying when that happens, because on every set there's one or more actors who feel they are directors, and they are too keen to give their views about short angles and how to direct, how to do a scene. That is not the actor's job. That is the job of the director. So as far as I'm concerned, there could be other directors who also like to operate the way I do, and do allow actors and the crew members and the production team to approach the director before the shoot starts. But during the shoot, I, as a director, do not wish the actor or anybody else to come and disturb, because the director needs total concentration on the filming aspect during this period. And of course, when the shoot, a particular shot is finished, and there is a bit of time in between the takes, not everybody, but if somebody has got some very, very pressing idea or issue to discuss, then he or she can approach the director, but this should be kept to minimum. And when the particular scene is finished and there's time, there can be discussions, but there should not be much discussion, or if possible no discussion at all when the filming takes place. And today I'm going to restrict myself to this issue only. The the role of the director during the shoot. There's much more to talk about, and I will talk about this as I go along. But in the next session, I'll talk about the important role the DOP stroke the camera person and his team or her team does. And then also I will talk about the role of the actors during this process. So until then, goodbye, and thanks for listening.